What is up, guys, and welcome back to Bottled in Bond. Today we are actually going to head up north to New Jersey. We're gonna head to Edison, New Jersey, where William Grant & Sons is blending up a batch of 5 unique straight bourbon whiskeys to make a delicacy that they call and make a fistful of bourbon, a bottle that is so unique and has won awards already. It's been out for a little while and I saw it, wanted to review it. Why not give it a review on Bottled in Bond? Because what do we do in Bottled in Bond? We give a review of everything whiskey related, including when you call something a bourbon, or we could call it a bourbon to the 5th power. Let's check out Fistful of Bourbon. Bam! So this is Fistful of Bourbon. This is a blend of 5 straight bourbon whiskeys. This is coming all the way from Edison, New Jersey. It is bottled by William Grant & Sons. Now, this specific bottle, I saw it a while back as I'm walking through the aisle at the package store, the ABC store, whatever. I'm at the MCX on base and I'm walking, and believe it or not, marketing and advertising is a bitch, because this caught my eye. It's neat, it's different, it's unique, it's not classic. It is, well, actually it is classic because it looks like some kind of a retro bottle from the 60s or 70s, back when hippies were getting high. None of that though. This was unique. It was a unique bottle, unique bottling, unique label, right? And I started reading on it and I read the back, which is what I'm about to read right now, where it says, number 1, barrel profiles. Our backbone, balanced and sweet. 2, green leaf floral. 3, soft spices, hints of nutmeg. 4, buttery toffee. 5, cinnamon, licorice. So here's my thing. When I read all that, I was like, you're blending 5 different bourbons? Let me put you back. This is coming in at 45% alcohol by volume, making it a 90 proof. I saw a review with my bourbon journey, and Scott said some pretty good things. He was interviewing one of the ambassadors, and I said, you know what? Where is this coming from? A lot of sources that I've read say it could be a mixture of Tennessee and New York and Indiana, MGP, and Kentucky, and I have no idea where they are sourcing the 5 different bourbons from. If it says our backbone, balanced and sweet for number 1, what is that? You know, is that Jim Beam? Is that Evan Williams? If it is a backbone, I'm thinking classic, pure classic bourbon from Kentucky. So I'm thinking Evan Williams. I'm thinking Jim Beam. I'm thinking whatever. Green leafy floral. MGP is known to make one of the best rye whiskeys out there. But this is a blend of 5 straight bourbon whiskeys, not rye. I want to say they're never going to tell us. They want to be discreet, selective, and exclusive. Don't we know a distillery that is exclusive already? Nonetheless though, enough of that. I want to open this baby up. I want to give it some tasting, some notes, and let you guys know what I think of Fistful of Bourbon from William Grant & Sons in Edison, New Jersey. Let's open this Fistful of Bourbon up. Not a bad pop, Nick. Not a bad pop. Created with over 100 years of whiskey blending experience. Whiskey with a Y. So, the creators of this do have some blending experience. Whiskey blending experience. Wait a minute. So there's not much that I can pick up on the nose. Means nothing to me because some of the best whiskeys that I've had either have confused my nose or I have not picked up much and the palate packed a punch. So let's go with honey first. Coffee second. And maybe a little bit of a leafy herbal note like they did state. What? Listen, this is a little bit too leafy, to be honest. It has a little, is it really? It has a little bit of a smoky, not a single malt Scotch smoky, but a little bit of a smoky, but very leafy. Very floral and leafy and tree-like and sappy and... Am I losing my mind? Maybe a little bit of a slight coffee, granules, coffee beans. Wow, when you really dig your nose in there, like really, like, what in the fuck? What the hell's the mash bill on this? If I had to guess the mash bill on this, I would say that because it is a blend, I think they blended 5 different bourbons, but they created their own mash bill off of it. And this is the mash bill that they went with. They went with 51% corn, 9% malted barley, and 40% marijuana. Listen, so I don't pick up much whenever I just sniff it from like about this range, maybe an inch or 2 inches away. There's not much there to pick up. Maybe a little bit of a leafy substance, a little bit of a honey. But when you really dig your nose in there, because the ethanol is not that strong, this takes me back to my high school days. This smells like marijuana, and this has just become liquid marijuana. Cheers. So that's different. As it goes into your palate, honey forward, a little bit of a creamy, almost like a cheesecake, to be honest. Maybe like a whipped cream. And then mid palate, I gotta taste it again. I forget what mid palate was. Whipped cream, honey forward, a slight coffee, honey, brown sugar, woody oaky mid palate, maybe a little bit of cinnamon as it progresses, and on the finish, a little astringent, not so much, but as it goes down, it almost picks itself back up with a little bit of those sweet notes of brown sugar. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this ain't bad at all. The price point, you're looking at maybe 22, 23, 24 bucks. 25 and under. Well, not 25 and under. 20 to 25. Depending on where you catch it, where you find it. Give or take, right? Yeah, see, that's the 4th sip I took. A little nutmeg, a little almond, a little smoky. Still easy to drink. On the finish, maybe you had a little bit of a lingering burn, but not so much. I can't knock it, man. I really can't knock Fistful of Bourbon. I think that for the price point, you're looking at a pretty good bourbon. A blended bourbon, blended whiskey, whatever you want to call it. But it's really not that bad. One last sip, maybe? Oh yeah, that's not that bad. Cinnamon spice, baking spices, small hint of coffee, little astringent, sweet on the forward and mid palate with the honey, the brown sugar, the woody oaky notes, maybe a little bit of herbal, maybe that's that rye kicking in. Very easy to drink, almost light body, but the light body you pick up more towards the back end to finish. And for the price point, 23, 24 bucks. Whew, damn, relax. Relax. It's not that freaking good. There we go, that's better. I recommend it. Nonetheless, guys, if you guys have had Fistful of Bourbon from William Grant & Sons from Edison, New Jersey, I don't know. I mean, they bottle it. They're not distilling it, but to be honest, it's still good. And for the price point, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys thought. If you guys have not had it, I personally recommend going out to buy it. Let me know what whiskeys you guys think I should be reviewing next here on Bottled in Bond. I'm Ozzy. This is Fistful of Bourbon, a blend of 5 straight bourbon whiskeys from the United States. I have no idea where, man. It's exclusivity that makes some of these companies great. Or the price, or the flavor. Who knows? And this is Bottled in Bond. Cheers.